Well, we all know Milwaukee is home to hundreds of restaurants showcasing a wide range of cuisines. And there's something for every budget, too, from old school diners and supper clubs to steakhouses and cocktail bars. Joining me now is creator, founder, and CEO of Black People Eats, Jeremy Joyce.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us this morning, all the way here from Chicago.
That's right. I brought the snow with me.
Yes, you did. Welcome to Milwaukee. So talk to us a little bit. Milwaukee people don't know you. I'm from Chicago, so I know you. Hey.
That's it.
What is Black People Eats?
So Black People Eats is a company that I created just to unite the world through food. I believe food brings everybody together. Good food, that is. Bad food, move to the side. And I really just want to see the world united. And I did that by highlighting Black-owned restaurants because I noticed outside of Black History Month and now Juneteenth, they didn't really have a voice. So I just wanted to be the voice to help echo, to showcase that these restaurants need love and support just like everybody else.
That's amazing. Love that mission. And tell us how you use social media to do so.
So what I like to do is, if you're on the screen looking at my very funny personality, I really just like to highlight the restaurants. I go into a restaurant, whether that's recommended or research, and I just go in there and I just take pictures, videos, and I just react to the food. I don't call myself a food critic. I just like to show you what I love to eat. And hopefully you wake up and say, I want to try it.
So we do want to talk about the latest season of Top Chef, which we know was filmed here in Milwaukee. Visit Milwaukee invited you here for the premiere.
That is correct.
How was that?
Well, first of all, shout out to Visit Milwaukee. They're the reason that I'm here. I've been working with Ian. He's amazing.
Yes,
Top Chef premiere was amazing. It was my first time at a premiere, so it was beautiful just to see at the Discovery Center or Discovery World.
Yep, Discovery World.
Discovery World was beautiful to be there and just really just seeing the culture of Milwaukee and see why it's emerging as a culinary capital. You know, there's been some amazing restaurants since I've been here, so just to see the diversity and the unity and the uniqueness about Milwaukee has been an experience for me.
Now, honestly, like coming from Chicago, it's hard to beat our food scene at home in Chicago, but I've been in Milwaukee for a little over 2 years now, and one of the things that I quickly learned was that we really have an underrated food scene here, I feel like people don't realize. So what have you learned in this week that you've been on the food scene in Milwaukee?
Honestly, I have learned it is an underrated city, and I see why they're emerging as the culinary capital. Like, I was at the Diplomat, and I know I sent some stuff over. When you seen the picture of that burger, they make everything from scratch, in-house. When I had the pretzels with the pimento cheese spread, and I had the peanut butter pie and that banana bread, it was so unique. The flavors are so elevated. Shout out to Chef, Dane. It was just so unique. Or even when I was at like Sherman Phoenix, and I was meeting so many beautiful owners, Baked Dreams, and just looking at some of the things that like HOV had with the sea moss. It was just such a beautiful experience, no matter where I went, whether that was slush, whether that was lush popcorn.
Oh, you've been out.
Yeah, I've been out. Like, I've been really
in
going
the
to
snow,
in a lot of places. Even I went to Honey Sage.
Love that.
I love the tea that the lady had.
I love
Everybody
that
was nice.
Too.
So everybody that I've met is being unique, and they have had great service. So I love the emergence of the city. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I love to see it too. And I do want to mention you have a restaurant directory, so people can come to your website to learn more about places that you've been to, places that you know about. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, so on blackpeopleeats.com, I wanted to create it just to bring awareness to these restaurants. That's originally how it started. Now I know we don't use websites like we used to, but you can go there for a directory. However, to see consistent content daily, that's what we have the social media for, the Instagram, the Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and we post videos typically about every day. And it's such a blessing. And I just love being here. It's amazing. Shout out to Visit Milwaukee.
And lastly, I just want to congratulate you on your success with Black People Eats. Again, I've known about it for years, and I feel like more and more people are discovering it. And I'm happy to see that our Milwaukee people will now know about you. But how does it feel to know that you've built something like this that's helping other businesses?
Honestly, it feels amazing. When I started it, it wasn't about popularity. It wasn't about becoming famous. It wasn't about people knowing my name. It was about being a blessing and serving restaurants. When we raised $100,000 for Juneteenth, well, now that we're doing things globally, like I was just in Bahamas filming for the Nassau Paradise Island Food and Wine Festival.
Wow.
It was for the restaurants, because food is culture. Food unites us, and as long as I can serve people, everything else. So God really gave me a vision to serve people, and that makes me feel good knowing that when the restaurant owner called me and said we couldn't make payroll, your post allowed us to make payroll. That's what gives me joy.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You found your calling.
Yeah, I did.
There it is. Well, thank you so much for joining us so early this morning, and thank you for visiting Milwaukee. I really hope you come back. It is definitely a city that has a lot of food to share, and congrats on all your success.
Thank you. I'll be back when it's warm.
You heard him. He'll be back when it's warm. Yeah, we got a lot of summer food places too. All right. Thanks, Jeremy.